Good morning. Welcome to the Morning Spike, where we're going to do all your fantasy football lineups. We'll go over the starting sits. We'll talk about who's in, who's out, who's injured. This is by Mageddon, guys. So we got to survive fantasy football this week. I know it's crazy. It's by Mageddon because I turn around and I see there's no one else here because it's by Mageddon, even for my co-host. Mark just coming back from Maryland, so he is under the weather. You guys know Alex's birthday was this past week. He was in Vegas, baby. So, it's kind of crazy. Martin's doing his military thing. So, it's me. You get me. So, what we're going to go over the things. We're still going to go over our picks. We're going to still write everything down. Appreciate you guys being here with me. And, yeah, we'll have fun. Especially because I need to get to this Bears game because, as Derby says, once again, I'm asking for a solid favor. Bears, please beat Lamarless Ravens. Please, Brian. And normally I'll be like very positive for this because without Lamar, the Ravens aren't really that much of a problem. But you still have Derrick Henry, and the Bears do not have any other. Their top three starting defensive backs. So their DBs are gone. Kyler Gordon, we already know about Johnson. We already know Stevenson's out. So their top three DBs are gone. So if Lamar was there, he would be eating. But without them, we got to hope that we have guys that could tackle. And Derrick Henry's going to get the ball a lot. We saw how the Ravens play coming out of a bye. John Harbaugh is not a stupid coach. So we have to see how it goes. So Devin Neal, anytime touchdown day, I agree. I think this is a good one. I think that's to take it to the bank. Yes, I agree. I think that's a very good possibility. Dude, I don't know. Do you guys all know who's out today? So let me just run down this list real quick. Michael Penix Jr. is not likely to start. So we're talking about Kirk Cousins playing. Tyler Algier is looking like he might sit, which means Bijan will get a lot more carries. We'll get Nathan Carter also in the game. Drake London has been downgraded right before the game. Darnell Mooney was removed from the injury list, so Darnell will probably be in the game, but no Drake London. Dalton Kincaid looks like he might be out. Dawson Knox is probably going to be the starting tight end there. Bryce Young is pretty much out. Danny Dalton will run the offense in Carolina. Cairo Santos got full practice in, so he should be able to do stuff. I haven't heard about Jake Moody, what's going on with him. So we'll find out about that. So DeAndre Swift is expected to play. Roshan Johnson is out. Monangai is on the okay. So he should be able to back him up. So all those guys that grab Kyle Monangai on the waiver wire, you should probably be good. He's probably going to get, I'm going to guess, 12 to 15 touches. I'm not saying carries, but touches. So chances to actually do something in this game. And if the Ravens defense play anything like that we've seen the last 6 weeks or 7 weeks, he might get a touchdown too. So, I mean, that might be a really good play in your leagues overall. We know about Njoku. It was limited. He's probably going to suit up, but he's not going to be good. I have him on my bench in my leagues. Tua, illness is even though he's talked about how good he's going to be, this is it. I'm going to be focused now. Don't be surprised if you see Quinn Ewers today. Or Zach Wilson. The ghost of Zach Wilson. Graham Gano practiced all week, but is after being activated from the IR. So we'll have to see if it comes back. Tyrod Taylor. I love this part. Tyrod Taylor is not starting. So everything you heard from the owner, Johnson, this week about Justin Fields now has to turn around and start for his damn team. This is why the Jets are a joke. This is exactly why. Why would you do that? You need to shut up and start playing. Go play Madden with your son and decide all your moves there. Leave the team in their own devices. I am so tired of him. Woody Johnson is just so stupid. Just literally, why would you do that? I don't even understand. So, yeah, Jonathan says basically half the league, is out. Yeah. the whole thing with Fields. Fields throwing 8 picks on purpose. But it only hurts him at the end. I think what you do is you ball out. Just do what you do. Run the damn ball. If you only can run and throw and do your Tim Tebow thing, because that's what he's doing this last 3 weeks. He's been doing look like Tim Tebow. So if that's what you're gonna do it to the best of your abilities, and then stick a middle finger to Woody Johnson as you walking off the field. Do that. Be that guy. And then just say, all right, whatever, I'll go somewhere else and give me my money that's guaranteed. Thank you. So it's stupid. Breece Hall is currently expected to play. I think Isaiah Davis will probably get some touches because he's Breece Hall's quad. No, his knee. His knee has been out. And then Mason Taylor got hurt early in the week, but he looked like he's going to still start. So Justin Fields will have his Mason Taylor tight end there. We already know who's out. Lamar Jackson's out. Joshua Palmer's out. Cole Kmet's out. Nico Collins is out. Christian Kirk is out. Julian Hill, Darren Waller, Garrett Wilson, Josh Reynolds, A.J. Brown, Darius Cooper. Those two are questionable. Brock Purdy, so Mac Jones still there. Ricky Pearsall, so Juwan Jennings once again will be your number one receiver. Bucky Irving. So Rashad White will still be your number one running back. Chris Godwin. So who's going to be getting the ball? It has to be Tez Johnson and Sterling Shepard. So if you have the really deep leagues, and Tez Johnson, he's going to get the ball, man. He's going to get the ball. I'm just letting you know. Calvin Ridley and Bryce Oliver are also out. Guys, as Jonathan just said, basically half the damn league is out today during By-Mageddon. It is nuts. What up, Anzo? It's my boy. Check us out on the Rewind on Saturdays. We always talk about all entertainment news and stuff. So it's fun. Saturday mornings. He had the Cash Money versus No Limit versus yesterday. So check out Bigger for Entertainment always. Jonathan Smith said Garrett Wilson not stepping on the field again this year. He's going to make sure he's 200% until he comes back. Yeah, no, I think so. I think you're right. He will be on the field if Justin Fields was there and starting to play well. He will go on the field because it's his friend. But right now, I think if I'm him, I'm looking for another team. I'm searching for another team because they're going to give me the ball 1,000 times. I'm going to get hit crazy. Nah, I'm good. All right, Anthony, what's up, man? I have a crazy question to ask. I'm for it. It's just me. So if it's just me and you, let's ask any of these crazy questions. This is the time to do it. Let's have fun. So I got a nasty question to ask too. All right. I'm with it. I can do all those things today because this is fun. Just sit there, talk to you guys, get ready for these games. I got a real question about starting sitting, man. This is gonna be some crazy stuff. So I'm up 8 points after Thursday. Need a floor play for flex. Woody Marks, Chase Brown, or Chuba. So with Kirk Cousins playing, my worry about Chuba is that he won't get the ball as much as we think. You see that they've been actually thriving without him. So I actually would, and Woody Marks is interesting with the Texans. That's really interesting. Going on a team that needs him because they lose Nico Collins. But going against San Francisco, I don't know if I can actually do that. Chase Brown against that Jets defense. I'm going to go Chase Brown. Jonathan, I think that Chase Brown could be really good. Knowing because Joe Flacco allows the offensive firepower to actually show. So you saw T. Higgins got a touchdown, had like 87 yards last week. He's probably going to be trending towards that now. Jamar Chase is finally doing what he's supposed to be doing. So when you need a balance in the game, I think you're going to hand the ball off to Chase Brown. So I'm thinking Chase Brown might actually get you. I don't think that's the floor. I mean, he's probably the safest play. He's also probably has the highest ceiling of all of them too. So I'm going to Chase Brown with that, definitely. If the Ravens keep losing, do they trade Derrick Henry before the deadline? Oh, because let's say they're 1-5 right now. Let's say they go 1-6 today. Fingers crossed. And Lamar comes back next week. Do you have enough to make it into the playoffs? Now, just for reference, we have to remember what happened to the Bengals last year and how they almost made the playoffs when Joe Burrow came back. Is it possible that they can run the table looking at their schedule? Let's look at it. Let's look at it together. So after today, the Ravens will have the Dolphins. They can beat them, right? Yeah, the Vikings will be a tough game, but if depending on who's at quarterback, could be a win. Browns, which would be another tough game, a really tough game, but they don't have a quarterback. So with Lamar, can you beat that? Yeah, you can. The Jets, definitely could beat them. The Bengals, you can beat them. That's the Joe Flacco return game. Steelers will be a tough game. I think that'll be a tough game, but I think with Lamar and Derrick Henry, you could win that one. Patriots, I mean, kids should be proud of that team. That team's actually very difficult. That might be a maybe. The Packers and Steelers, I can see them winning 7 of those games. Let's say they win 7 of those games. So they end up 8. Let's say they're 8-8 going to the Steelers. Is 9-8 enough to get into the playoffs? I'm going to say no. I think you take offers on Derrick Henry for the Ravens. If you think this season's over and you don't see a route to getting to the playoffs this year, why waste this time? Trade Derrick Henry to a NFC team that's needed and get something from it. I'm okay with it. That's a crazy question that we could trade Derrick Henry. This is not a fantasy question. This is a real team trading Derrick Henry, who just had 1,900 yards last year and all those touchdowns, over 20 touchdowns. That's crazy. I got Jamo out, Pearsall out, Nico out, Bucky out, JSN on bye. Got to start Diggs and Ted Johnson. Yeah, dude. I have in the league where I'm in with Martin, I have 6 people on bye, and I have 5 people on IR. I literally only had the people I'm starting and a backup quarterback. That's it. This is like when you talk about Buymageddon, this is it. This is horrible time. Do the Jets win a game this year? I actually wouldn't be surprised if the Jets won today. They beat Cincinnati. Could I see that defense not be able to stop the run? I can see the Jets beating the Bengals today. We'll do our picks a little later, guys, and I've been keeping up with everything. Hey, by the way, Anthony, you are killing in percentage points. You are killing it. So when we do our picks, you got to do your picks, man, because you've been doing really well. I can see you winning, and I'm going to give whoever wins overall in the season, I'm going to give something special to that person. I got a lot of stuff, and I'm going to give something special for them. All right. Jonathan says, I think Ravens clean house this year. I mean, can you not believe I can see them cleaning the house? I mean, the thing is about Derrick Henry, if you really respect him and trust him as a teammate, I think you have to let him go somewhere else. I think you have to look. I don't know what team you go, but I think you have to let him go somewhere else. What if it's somewhere? I can't think of a team that really needs a great running back, but Minnesota. Somewhere in the NFC that you could go ahead and get a good pick. He's not The Ravens are not going to trade into Pittsburgh, bro. They're not the Browns to say they're trading in division. But I can see it. But I can see, I do believe the Ravens could do that. Even Roquan. I think they have buyer's remorse for Roquan now. I would do that. That's interesting. Henry to the Chargers. Do you trade to another AFC team? He's only played in AFC. Do you trade to another AFC team? Take the chance of playing him again. I guess the Chargers are far enough away. And then is this a 1-year thing for the Chargers? Because Amari Hampton was killing before he got hurt. And we're talking about him. Maybe he can return this season. Maybe that might be something that you can do and be a real 1-2 punch, even if he does come back. I like it. Especially what we saw from the Chargers this past week. Yeah. They have all the things. You have a coach that likes to run the ball. You have a quarterback that can throw the ball. You have older guys go with newer guys. You know, I like that. But this is the one I like the most. This is the one. If Jaden can get healthy, going to the Commanders, not trading them far away, going from Baltimore to Washington, right? You know, he can still live where he is. He could go to the Commanders, who need a running back. Just make sure you do it after the Bears play them. No, the Bears already played them, so we're good. So, you know, I'm just saying, I worry about that. But I think that's a great team for Derrick Henry to go to. That will change everything in the NFC. That could change everything. Imagine being in the same division with Saquon, who ain't doing crap. Killing me on my team, bro. Killing me. So, yeah. If Drake London is out, do you go with Shakira Pacheco? So Buffalo's going against, I just saw this team. I just saw this. We're actually had to figure this out for myself. Where was I with Buffalo? It's Carolina, right? And it was Carolina with Kirk yeah. Well, so Andy Dalton's starting for Carolina. They got a lot of, so I think you get a lot of 6 and outs. Out there 6 and out, 3 and outs. I am probably thinking Shakir. Even with what's going on with Washington and KC, I think I'm gonna lean Shakir. I think I'll go Shakir over Pacheco. I think Drake London, I think, will be out today. Honestly, I think he's going to be out. Yeah, half the league on IR, half the league on bye. Exactly. Like literally, I had to piece together. So the league I was with Alex League, I literally had to piece my entire team together. I had nobody, none. And you know, he goes with we have 18 players are playing. I had no one at all. I had to go through and just grab people left and right. It was crazy. I'm unfortunately starting the Bucs defense this year against my Saints. Unfortunately. Hey, look. Come here. Real close. We both know sometimes your team just doesn't do what they're supposed to do. And the best thing you could do is to make a good thing out of a bad thing. And starting the defense and going against your offense that can't play right now might not be the worst thing in the world. I think you get a lot of points, bro. So it'll hurt you internally, but for fantasy purposes, you will love it. And when you score 200 points this week, you can thank your own team. It works. Trust me, I've had to do it. What's up, Mike? Michael's in the building. Glad you're in here. Actually, me and Martin, I was talking to Martin Friday. We're talking about you. So I'm glad you're in here. Yeah, Derrick Henry the charts. I saw that one. So, healthy Jaden, healthy Henry would be nasty. It would. And the NFC East is not overbearing. The Eagles are really, really good, right? But they seem to be just sputtering. They don't seem to be a great cohesion. You know, AJ Brown does that a lot. So, you know, I think when we're looking at it, I think that could be a terror in that division and for the entire conference. I like it. And then they have the salary cap, and they got the space, and it wouldn't affect his life that much. That is a great, great combination. I love it. And I'm sure Mark will love that too. He'll come in the next show. He'll be in with a Derrick Henry jersey on. Good morning. We got Schultz, Ertz, and Ingram PPR. All right. Ingram was my darling going in the preseason. Ertz scores a lot of touchdowns, but I worry about the quarterback right now. I am so high on Schultz. I have him in my top 3 this week. When I do my rankings for my tight ends, I have Schultz. I actually grabbed Schultz in like 5 of my leagues. He was available in all of them, and I love it. I think that you're going to have to throw with no Nico Collins, right? You're going to have to throw to him. And you were already throwing him before. So now you're going to really, really like lean on him. So I love Schultz on this one. Right now I have Warren 1. I have Goddard 2. And I think I have Schultz 3. Yeah. Yeah. And I took a Kraft 4, Kittle 5, and Ferguson 6. So I'm just saying that's where I'll go. I think that's a really good question. I love it. But when you worry about her, when you don't have your starting quarterbacks, you kind of stay away from it. And then Denver, you just don't know what's happening. You don't know who's gonna get the ball at all. So I would stay away from Ingram this week. Schultz is probably PPR. He's gonna get. I'm gonna guess he's gonna get 9 targets, 7 catches. I'm gonna go about 80 yards and a touchdown. And if that's what you get from your tight end, you're winning. Me too. Yeah, no, you're not getting on Pittsburgh, bro. London officially ruled out just now. Exactly. I knew it was already going towards Drake London not playing. And you don't have your guy. You don't have Penix throwing you the ball. You don't want to play with Kirk Cousins. Why would you do it? I see it. I see it. All right. We got pick 2. DJ Moore, Dobbs, Jennings, Tez, and Ayo Maynard. Okay. My first thought is probably Juwan Jennings. I know that sounds weird. But with no Pearsall there, it's just you don't know what you're gonna get from DJ all the time because I don't know what's wrong. Somehow, even though I'm wearing my DJ Moore jersey, I was at the game last week yelling because Caleb just doesn't see him. I don't know what it is, or he can't throw the ball to him. Tez makes a lot of sense because he's now your number 1 receiver. You're going to Baker Mayfield. If you're going with your wide receiver, you're looking at the quarterback. I'm telling you, so Tez makes a lot of sense overall. I'm gonna look at my rankings. I have Dobbs at 20. I have DJ at 24. Dobbs at 20. I had DJ at 24. Ayo Maynard I have at 29. And Tez. So Tez I don't have high, but I think he has the highest ceiling. He doesn't get enough targets to warrant me ranking him high, but I think he has the highest ceiling. So if I want to pick 2, I'm still probably gonna go DJ Moore Dobbs. Those are your 2 best ones, but you really need to consider Tez. Tez could get 2 touchdowns. DJ Moore is going to safely get you between 8 to 12 points. Dobbs is probably going to get you, he's pretty much being the number 1 receiver there, probably will get you some 12 or 14 points. Tez could get you as low as 4 and as high as like 16. So I'm going Dobbs and DJ Moore though. All right. If London is out, I'm in trouble because I'm not cutting anybody. Because if I do, they will be gone. I've had to do that too. Me and Mark both went without a player last week. Just said, all right, well, I'm just not going to cut any of them. We're just out. We're going to wait this week. And, and then I forgot next week was by Mageddon, so it really hurt us anyway. Said Saints drafted Jordan Tyson, so it's okay. Yeah. If I'm thinking about Jordan, I don't think Jordan has shown that he could do this multiple years. And I always worry about one-hit wonders, or I guess it's more of a 2-year wonder. But to not be the number one guy and then all of a jump up, you're going to get Cam Ward. I got to see the measurables, so just be careful. You want to get the best for your buck. Saints are a team that really needs to be good. So you want, and I wouldn't be surprised if they have to wait. And I know Arch Manning got hurt last week. I don't think he comes out of the draft this year. I think he comes out next year. Don't be surprised the Saints wait for him. So you go from Archie to Arch. It works for your team, man. It really does. All right, so I can't score 200 points. I got Saquon. Dude, Saquon, I lost to Mark by like 7 points last week. Saquon got 4 points. I was like, projected to get like 19 points. You got 4? Come on, man. Come on, Saquon. You led the league in running and rushing yards and touchdowns and everything last year, and now you can't get more than 4 points. You better make it up this week. I need you to step up. Now, speaking of that, I look at my running back rankings, and the fact that I have Saquon out of the top 5 is crazy to me. Crazy to me. Just made my touchdown parlay. Tez Johnson. I like the Tez one. Tyler Warren is almost a guarantee. CD, 10 for 200. I like that, man. I might take that. The Tez one is such a high. I don't know how many points he's going to get fantasy, but I could see even if it's only 3 or 4 targets, I think one of them is going for a touchdown. I really do. So Michael said, I lost by 130 points. If your guys are injured, if you drafted key players, what if you have a team with, say you had Justin Fields, Saquon Barkley, who else had a terrible week? Well, if you grab one, say Omari Hampton, let's say you had DJ Moore, who didn't score a lot last couple of weeks, or I mean, I could see how you could have a great team that only scored like 20 points, 30 points, 50, 70 points. Garrett Wilson, what if you had that, I'm saying Malik Neighbors, you have a team with all these guys. I could see that happening, man. So this is just a weird year. It's been really weird. I don't know. So I might know the answer, but I got Jaden and Daniels are out this week, picking up Aaron Rodgers or Joe Flacco. That's really interesting because they're the same guy right now. Right now, I mean, Aaron has all the accolades, but right now they're really the same guy. I'm almost leaning. Rodgers has still got all those touchdowns. I hate saying this. I'm going to go for Joe Flacco against the Jets. With all that talent, I'm going Joe Flacco against the Jets this week because I believe who is Aaron Rodgers going against? Green Bay in that comeback game, but Green Bay has a good defense. Can you imagine Michael Parsons doing something to him? I can, personally. So I'm going to say, yeah, I'm going to go Joe Flacco a little bit above Aaron Rodgers. Yeah. I lost last week by 12. Saquon Nico showed out for me. Oh my God. Yeah, Nico and Saquon, dude. Like, what are you doing? If you guys combine for less than 8 points, come on, man. Come on. What are we doing? Michael said, I drafted James Conner and Tyreek Hill. Oh. We all knew during the offseason that Tyreek was a questionable draft pick for us. Even though a lot of us, I mean, if you got him in the 4th round, you really feel like you won something. Tyreek is first round, top 5 pick talent. But who knew Tua was going to be this bad? Tua was the most accurate quarterback for the last 4 years. Even more than Baker. Baker is great. Tua was better in all those things. Tua now I have ranked as number 25 overall. This is terrible. I don't even know how this happened, guys. I don't know how we got this. What's up, kids? Hey, no, first, before I even read this, congratulations on your team being this good. The Patriots did. They didn't win the crazy games, but you know what? They stayed with them. They stayed the course. I'm looking at them. I don't know what's going on with Travion. Yeah, Travion's killing a lot of people in fantasy, but overall, you have a good team. I think you're going to do. I think you're going to go second in this division. I think that we already said you're going to go second, but I think you can win. I'm going to say you go 9-8 this year. 9-8. And if Baltimore does the run I think they're going to do, I think you might even make it to be the 7th seed over Baltimore. I'm going to say that. I'm going to say that you guys make the playoffs, and you're the 7th seed over Baltimore. Baltimore misses the playoffs because of you. I know they're 1-5, but I think they're going to end up 9-8. Oh, sorry, I didn't read your question. So rough week with injuries and bye weeks. Yeah, start 3 full PPR. Judkins, Breece Hall, DJ Moore, Troy Franklin, and Mooney. Judkins is a must start for me. Judkins is so high over for me. I love what they're doing with him. If he gets close, he's going to get the ball. He's going to score touchdowns. Judkins is a must start. I have him over. I have Breece Hall at 8. I got Javonte Williams at 9. I have Judkins at 10. So 2 of yours. So this full PPR. 2 of them for me are definitely Judkins and Breece. Okay. Now, DJ, Troy Franklin, or Mooney. We already know Drake London is not playing today. Okay, so Kirk Cousins is going to probably be able to throw the ball to Mooney. He's coming off an injury though, so I don't know how you feel about that. Troy Franklin seems to be really involved in the offense a lot more. Denver. I like your question with that, but I still think when you look at Denver, you look at Sutton getting the ball all the time. So I don't know how I feel about Franklin right now. I think Franklin, I have DJ at 20. I thought about this. I talk about DJ at 24. I have Franklin at 31 and have Darnell Mooney now at 29. I moved him up to 29. So I'm going to still go DJ Moore. I think your first 3 are your best plays overall. Judkins, Breece, DJ Moore. Okay. Once again, with Justin Fields in that backfield, I think Breece is going to have a decent game. All right. Quick question. Pick up Kirk Cousins. He's going for 500 again. Oh, man. I cannot believe. Pick up Kirk. You're going to do this for 1 week? I can't pick up Kirk Cousins. That's why I can't do it. The primary meridian, he's not even that anymore. So no, I can't do that, man. No. Quentin Johnson gave me 0 points. So he gave me 0 points too. I was like, Johnson got me 0 points. I'm like, really, guys? 0? Go and start off my week. I had to put all my bench players in. And QJ goes give me 0. After having this unbelievable beginning of the year. Killing me. He's a kid. Oh my God. It's terrible. Trade for Brown. Now he's out. Ugh. Man. Honestly, I don't know what to tell you. Everyone's out. This is the dog days of the NFL season. That's just what it is right now. I mean, there's nothing we can do about having these injuries, having Mageddon. And it's so deep almost every league right now. You have to go 10, 12, 13, 14 players deep on every league. You know, you're looking, Wan'Dale Robinson is pretty much picked up in every league now because you have to. You know, when we think about that, we're talking about Tez Johnson, who most times will be ranked in the top 40, possibly being one of those guys that are going to be in the top 30. It's time of the year, man. Ken says I had the Pats going 11-6. Yeah, I know you, but you're a fan like me, you know. So though I look at the schedule, I say, oh, the Bears will be 10-7. They're probably going to be a 9-8, 8-9. That's probably what's going to happen. But I'm going to believe that it's going to be this 10 win. I look at your Pats. I think they have a lot of talent, but I think that it's hard for a team to just jump up. I think you're still going to. I got you 9-8, but I think I had you at 9-8 at the beginning of season 2. So maybe it just hasn't changed. But we probably should play it right in between. Judkins plays the Pats though, and haven't allowed 60 yards on opposing running backs yet. But what you're doing with Judkins is because you're going to have to. They have to run the ball, so you're doing volume, And you're thinking about if they score a touchdown, it's going to be Judkins. I know you're going against the Pats. I know the Pats have a really actually decent defensive line. It doesn't matter. And as soon as you say that you haven't allowed 60 yards, they're going to have a breakaway for 65 yards. I think you also haven't played a running back that's this young, that's this powerful. You're on a team that is so reliant on him. It's actually funny you're bringing this up. I was looking at Cleveland, and there's a rumor going out that Shedeur Sanders is going to start the last 4 games of the year. And they want to see what he has, and possibly, maybe, if he does well, go into the next offseason with him. I'm just saying that for you, because if anyone's looking at it, you have an open spot, so you have an IR spot, you're going to do something, maybe you grab Shedeur early before everyone else. DJ Moore has been horrible this season, though. Yeah, no, what you're looking at is what points he's going to get, because you're going to opportunities. And you're looking at also that the defense or the Ravens, who have been giving up everything, they couldn't stop anything going on. So I'm betting that DJ Moore is going to have. I'm not saying he's going to have an amazing game. I'm going to go with maybe he's going to have 6 or 7 targets. He's probably going to have 4 runs. Probably going to have 68 to 70 yards. But I'm saying DJ Moore is going to score a touchdown today. I think that would be a safe thing for you. I know you look at Troy Franklin, but Franklin, you're really depending on him, and you don't know what he's going to get. I only have Troy Franklin scoring maybe 8 points. So DJ Moore can do that, get that. So, but I'll be interested. I'll write this down, and we'll talk about this on Wednesday, and we'll compare. And I'll show you why I thought what I did, and we'll see what actually happens. Try to be a man of my word, no matter what. All right, this is your picks. Okay. Well, since you got your picks going on this, what's up? Now, Sanders drama is crazy. You made him back up late in the week. Then this week, add QB, put Sanders on IR report. I know. I know. I don't know what's going on with the Browns, but I think that he's going to get opportunity, because you have to give him opportunity, because you want to know before you let him go what he is. I just can't believe you put Zappy in at QB2. I think they're going to give him a chance, though. No, I don't know. I really hate it. I hate the Browns overall. I really do. I hate them. That is who the Patriots are playing the rest of the year, who I think they should beat. Oh, okay. Let's see. Browns. You can beat the Browns. Their defense is great, but you could beat them. Falcons. Yeah, you could. Could they beat you? Yes, they could beat you, but I think you could give them a run. Giants, yes. Jets, yes. Bengals, yes. Ravens. I don't know if Lamar is back. That's why I don't agree that the Ravens will be a problem. If Lamar is back, then I don't think he'd be the Ravens. Jets, Dolphins. Yeah, I can see why you go 11-6. I think 10 wins might be better. I also think that Falcons could be a problem and the Ravens could be a problem. So we go 10-7, or maybe we'll do over under. Maybe we'll do a bet just between you and me, Kent. Okay, so 10-7, 10 wins is a push. Okay, 11, I owe you something. 9, you owe me something. Just something within $15. I'll send it out that day. You get to 11. If not, I want something from Kent's that I'll put on my screen that'll say from Kent's. Okay? That work? Okay. All right. With that being said, we in 40 minutes in. Let's go ahead and look at some of these games. Let me get my pen and paper out. So we go through all these game picks. We have less games this week than we've had the entire season, which is crazy. Let me pull your records out, because, as I said, percentage-wise, Anthony is killing. Cool. It's a bet. I'm with it. Say you think we could go 13-4 easily? Wow, that's good belief, man. I love when you love your team. That's the truth. I love when you love your team. All right, let's get to these picks. Let me get everyone's records. All right. So as of right now, Mark is 77-48. Okay, he is leading the pack. Martin is 75-50 on the dot. I am 63-47 because I have a week less than they did because I was at the game last week. And Alec is 72-50. Anthony is 46-29. So your percentage is really, really good. So let's kind of go through this week. On Thursday, me and Martin both picked the Chargers. Anthony, I was waiting for your pick. I didn't get it, so that's part of our thing. Let's go through these weeks first. Minnesota versus the Chargers. We already know the Chargers won, so that's that. Dolphins versus the Falcons. Man, do we believe Kirk Cousins is going to come and win this game? These Dolphins, man. I'm going to go. This is a tough game. I'm gonna go. Man, I want Tua. I want Tua to do really well right here. I'm gonna go Falcons still. I'm still going Falcons. All right, see Kent's Falcons win 31-10. Tua's benched at halftime. All right, so you're going Falcons. The Bijan's there, so Falcons. That's where you go. Okay, I got you. Even though I really would like Tua to do something, but I think that Falcons defense is nasty. Nasty. 75-50. How? Exactly. Oh, 75-50. Oh, 75-50. Because the amount of games. The amount of games that we pick. Sometimes we don't pick all the games. And sometimes if you're not there. You know. So they will never bench Tua. Yeah. They won't have to, man. This is bad. All right. Second game, Bears, Ravens. I mean, come on, bro. What do you think? I'm definitely going Bears. Going Bears, even though the reason why this is actually a tough game to pick is the fact that the Bears' top 3 defensive backs are out. So we already know Jalen Johnson's out. We already know Kyler Gordon's out, and now Tyreek Stevenson's out. Our top 3 quarterbacks are out. And if I had a quarterback that could throw the ball, I'll be really worried. But I don't. So I'm good. So Mike is going. All right, Michael, I got you as Ravens. Anthony went Bears. Alarm's going on. Kent's Bears. And I think that I like the score too. 31-14. There have been 108 games because we haven't picked all the games. We picked this is including preseason. We picked all the games. So, yeah, this is right. This is from the preseason from them. That's why Anthony only has 46-29. All these are based on the games that we've paid. I've only picked 110 games because I missed one of them. Insane. Darnell Mooney or Dalton Schultz at flex. Kirk Cousins loves to throw to Mooney, but the Texas wide receiver is all banged up. It's tight end day. Help me. I love Dalton Schultz. I talked about this. I have him in my top 5. Yeah, I love Dalton Schultz. I'm going to guarantee you guys that Dalton Schultz gets you at least 10 points at tight end position and possibly a lot more. He's probably the safest one, and he has the highest ceiling. I love it. All right. Jets versus Bengals. I want to pick the Jets, man, but you're 0-7. So I'm going Bengals. Show me you can win first. Kansas going Bengals. What you got, Anthony? 17-7. I think the Bengals could score more points than that. Actually, it'd be 24-7. Anthony got Bengals. Cool. All right. Next game, Bills at Carolina with a backup quarterback in Carolina. Oh, Andy Dalton back in the game. Oh, Michael got Bengals. Cool. There's no doubt I'm going Bills. I'm going Bills by 100. Like literally, if there's a way to score 100 points, I'm going. Even with that tough Carolina defense, I think when you look at your quarterback and you see Andy Dalton there, it kind of affects your team. I'm going definitely. I think the Bills win this game going away. Anthony goes Bills. Kent's got the Bills close because he hates them. Understood. I understand why you hate them. What you got, Mike? Michael got. I think he's gonna go Bills. I just don't see him not going Bills. All right, when you get in there, I'll write it down, Michael. When you have it, Bills. Yeah, that's what I said. I thought I'm going Bills. So then, all right. San Francisco at Texans. We just talked about this. I mean, I think the Texans are going to score a lot of points with their tight end. I just don't see them scoring enough points. The Texans haven't done enough to show me they can do anything, even with backup quarterback still playing. Oh man, I cannot believe how that is. No, I knew. So you didn't hear me. I think I told you AJ Brown is out. Yeah, AJ Brown is out. So I'm hoping this will be a bounce back game for Saquon. So I'm hoping that one. But San Francisco versus the Texans, I'm going San Francisco still. I'm going 49ers. I'm done picking the damn Texans for anything, honestly. I'm just tired of seeing the same crap coming from them. And now Nico out too? Nah, man. I'm good. I am good. Against Mac Jones is not just a backup QB. Yeah, he is a backup QB, but he's exactly the same as a starting because if Mac Jones got drafted by the San Francisco 49ers, he would have done the exact same thing that's going on right now. Brock Purdy and Mac Jones are the same guy. They're the same guy. All right, we got Anthony 49ers, kids that got Niners. Michael got, let's see who he is. They're the same guy. That's why I'm at that point right now. There's no doubt. All right, and let's see. All right, Browns versus the Patriots. So this is one of those tough games for me because I think the Browns defense is Michael got 49ers. Yeah. I think the Browns defense is elite, but their quarterback is so bad, and the Patriots defense is becoming elite. So I'm thinking about this. Is not even close. I'm going Patriots. No doubt. Easy win. Okay, says Pats will win 45-3. I don't know. There's gonna be 45-3 because scoring 45 points of Myles Garrett, you have to be superhuman. I don't think you guys realize what he is. So saying that is nuts. Let me see what you got, Anthony, Michael. Yeah, real estate 28-10. I like that. I think that's actually a really good score. Really good score. I think that makes a lot of sense. That goes well with what the team does. The Patriots can definitely score 28 points. It'll be a slow go, but you go, a touchdown, a quarter. Yeah. So Michael's going Patriots. New England will be a low under 40 points. Yeah, I like that. All right, guys. I like where we're going right now. I'm feeling good about this Bimageddon, these limited amount of teams, limited amount of games this week. I think it's only 13 games this week. I'm feeling good about what we're doing right now. So now we're back to the Giants versus the Eagles, which is an in-division game. Giants are exciting. They're not good, but they're exciting. They have a good defensive line. They have a young, explosive quarterback, and you got whatever the hell Scatterbo is. Whatever he is, the second coming of Mike Allstott. I mean, he's just a monster. You know, that you hand the ball off to. So what do you get now? As we said, the Eagles are going to be without AJ Brown. Where are we going, guys? So I'm still going Eagles. I'm still going Eagles because I believe in Jalen Hurts when he said we're not going to lose another game this season. I believe they will lose another game this season. I don't think this one, the one right afterwards, but I think it's really close. I'm like 23-24. Anthony says Giants. Giants, help us, God. Kids is going Eagles 24-21. And Michael's going Eagles too. All right. Where are we at? Tampa Bay versus Saints. Tampa Bay can have no receivers. None. I'm still going Tampa Bay. I saw the Saints, and I didn't see the best of the Saints because Chris Olave is still special, guys. I know we were talking about the beginning of the season. Chris Olave is special. So if we turn around and Jonathan gets a quarterback, I really, really like what could happen there. I think Kendrick Miller is going to take over the backfield eventually. They're losing all these bad contracts. I think that they're going to end up being better, but Tampa Bay is going to win going away. We got Baker. Exactly. So I got Kent's Bucks. Anthony's probably going Bucks. Baker Mayfield. Come on. Yeah, he tore his ACL. Oh man, that. Ugh. Well, that puts a little temper. Wait, you have to get a running back too now. Ugh. I don't like that. I have Jordan Love and Purdy, but I need JT Gibbs and Puka on by London out. So I have to pick up last minute guy. Is it worth it to drop Purdy for Slayton, Isaiah Davis, Malik Washington? If so, which one? Oh my God, not Dallas. Oh my God. Man, with Jordan Love being your backup quarterback. I don't know if it's worth dropping Brock Purdy to get Slayton Davis. I almost would do this. I know this sounds weird. I almost would go without a kicker. I almost choose to go without a kicker. To grab one of these guys. And you can pick up a kicker next week. So you can drop a kicker and go, and then who would I get? Man, Isaiah Davis is hard to do. It's hard for me to say. I'm gonna go probably Slayton. Where do I have Slayton? I'm looking for his name. Where do I have him? I have Slayton as right next to Davis. Yeah. I have him in my 40s right now. I have Davis in the 40s. I mean, not 40, I have Slayton in 40s. I have Davis in the 40s too. And Malik Washington, I have in the 50s. And yeah, I would if I'm going to do it at all. And if you only think these guys are only going to score you 7 points, Malik Washington's going, maybe 5 points for Malik Washington right now. That whole team, Miami, Atlanta's a great defense. I'm not sure. Man, I would almost go without the position. Do you not have Tez Johnson available? Not Dallas. Do you have Tez Johnson or Troy Franklin or Juwan Jennings? Do you have one of those? Because then I will go ahead and drop my kicker and grab one of those guys. But not for. I don't think I will go for any of these guys. I'll be honest with you. It's a not super flex, and I can't drop Zach Charbonnet or Addison. I would go without a kicker. So I wouldn't drop Purdy because I think you're gonna need him going forward. But yeah, that would be my choice. So kid says start 2 full PPR. Judy, Golden, Bolton. So Judy, I have ranked right outside my top 40. Oh, actually, I have him ranked outside 39. I think I have him ranked 39 overall. Matthew Golden doesn't seem to have great rapport, but I have him still in the top 30. So I'm at 26. Butte, I have at 40. So mine will be Matthew Golden. Matthew Golden gets Pittsburgh. I have him. So I'll go Golden and Judy over Butte. So golf on bye, start Dart or Rogers. So Dart against the Eagles or Aaron Rodgers versus the Green Bay defense. I'm going to pick Green Bay when we get down to that game, but I'll go Rodgers going against Green Bay. I don't think he's going to score a lot of points, but I think he's not going to embarrass you. I think he's going to score. I'm going to go 2-3 touchdowns and lose the game. So I will still go Rodgers, even though I have Jackson Dart. I have Jackson Dart ranked slightly below Aaron Rodgers. So I'm still going Aaron Rodgers this week. Yeah, Aaron Rodgers, I have him. Aaron Rodgers, I have him ahead of him. Yeah, so that's why I will go. Flex PPR pick 2. Swift, Scatterbo, James Cook. I didn't expect you to see a Scatterbo one because I have him as high as I thought I was going to have him. I have Scatterbo right now, I think at 12. I have Swift. I already know I have Swift at 15. And James Cook, I think I have in front of all of them at 7. So I'm going to go Cook and Scatterbo. Swift and Scatterbo. DeAndre Swift, I have to leave on the bench, man. Flex PPR pick. Merritt, Ferguson, or Rashid Shaheed. That's another good one. I like Ferguson. Honestly. Shaheed, I know should be doing better. I have Ferguson ahead of all of them. Shaheed, I have in top 24. Shaheed's going to full PPR. I think Shaheed's will get you 10 points. I have him scoring 10 points. Even against that Dallas defense, I have Ferguson going with 9-10 points. 10 points too. Shit. That's close. Barrett, I have at 8 points. Actually, no. I have Merritt at 11 points. At Kansas City, I'm gonna go Jacory. I'm gonna go Jacory. I'm going Jacory. Now pick 2 flex. Pick 2 with flex PPR. Kittle, Rashid Shaheed, Hubbard. Chuba, I'm not. I was take Chuba out of the conversation. I worry about him right now. I don't know if he's gonna get with Daldo getting as many touches as he's getting. I am just staying away from Hubbard till I see what he is. I have him outside my top 25 for running backs. I have him under 8 points. Okay, so when you look at it, full PPR, him not being able to get the points from the running from the pass, I have him out. I have Daldo higher. I have Daldo in top 20. I have Chuba outside my top 25. So I take him out altogether. So if I'm picking 2, I'm going to probably go Kittle and Shaheed. Kittle's going to have to get be part of that offense, and I think Shaheed is okay. And I have him higher point wise for PPR. So yeah, I have Kittle, I think, at 13 points. And Shaheed, I have at 11. So, especially if you have other yardage. Rams or bye, pick up Tampa Bay or Bears or Giants Packers defense. I'm going to go Tampa Bay. I think Tampa Bay is the best one. Giants, I don't want to see against the Eagles. The Bears, you don't know what the Ravens are going to be. You don't know if they're going to be able to. What if they can't stop Derrick Henry and you got the Bears defense, even with Lamar out? And the Pack against Steelers, Aaron Rodgers going is a get back game. So I think it's gonna be a close game. I still think the Steelers win. I think it's a close game. So yeah, I'm going Tampa Bay. So I asked you, but I'm really deciding between DJ Moore, Franklin, and Mooney. DJ Moore feels like he's failed me too much to start him. Okay. So let's really break it down then. Okay. We have DJ Moore going against the Ravens defense that's really injured, that hasn't been doing a lot. But it seems like Caleb Williams is not able to get him the ball. He's actually had problems getting Rome Odunze the ball the last couple of weeks. So hesitation understood there. Okay. Now, Franklin, who is the second wide receiver there, with Sutton being the number one guy who's getting a lot of balls thrown his way. When you look at it, I understand, but it's being it's another second wide receiver, but you're going against the Dallas defense, but the Dallas defense has a lot of injuries there. So okay, I understand what Franklin, but even though I have Franklin still ranked below him, I understand that. Mooney, I don't believe, man, but Mooney can. Let's look at this one more time, man. Because while I believe in DJ Moore this week, I believe he scores 12 points. But Mooney could really do really well because going against Miami. All right. If I was to change my mind, I would lean Mooney over Franklin. If I was going to change it, I will lean Mooney over Franklin. With Mooney being, there, with Kirk Cousins being there, who's going to probably spread the ball around, I will go. If you're not going DJ Moore, go Mooney. So also, I'm deciding between the Falcons defense and the Bears defense. I still worry about the Bears being able to stop the run. I will go probably Falcons. The Falcons defense showed me a lot the last couple of weeks. I think they're stout in many, many ways. I'm going Falcons defense over the Bears defense. So, all right. Let's run through the rest of these games real quick. So Tennessee at the Colts, 100% Colts. So I'm 100% Indianapolis Colts. I think that team is good. I think Daniel Indiana Jones is actually going to be probably my going to be my Halloween costume. What up, Martin? Glad you in here, man. Have a good time with everybody. They've been really helpful. This has been a lot of fun. Ken says Colts going 38-10, winning 38-10. I'm got to. Yeah. Daniel Indiana Jones has been that dude. He really has been. See if we get anything from Michael or Anthony. You guys give me a second, because the next game we're going to pick will be the Green Bay versus Steelers. I see going there. Aaron Rodgers has every reason to have a great game. Every reason to have a great game. I think Green Bay's defense is really good. I think they don't have a lot of wins, but I think they're number one in the NFC North for a reason. I think they have decent wide receiver play. Cool. Thanks, Martin. I'll have it all written down with yours. If we're going Green Bay to Steelers, I'm going to go Green Bay. I'm literally saying I'm going Green Bay because I also hate Aaron Rodgers. So it's easy for me to say I'm going to say Green Bay somehow pulls it out against the Steelers. And I think Michael Parsons sacks Aaron Rodgers twice at least. Green Bay for me. Let's go through Martin's picks. Okay, Anthony got Colts, Denver, Pitt, Chiefs. Okay. So you got Broncos, Packers. Since we talking about that Dallas Broncos, I'm going Broncos too. I'm going Broncos too. I'll say Chiefs win 2014. I'll go Chiefs are definitely going to win that game too. So we're all three in the Chiefs. All right. Real quick, I'm gonna see if I can pull up Martin's games picks and tell you what he went with. All right. Martin goes Falcons, Bears, Bills, Bengals, 49ers, Pats, Eagles, Bucks, Broncos, Broncos, Colts, Steelers, Chiefs, Chargers. Yeah, we already the Chargers. I already know. So he almost has the exact same plays as me. So let's see. So you got Chiefs here for Martin. You go Steelers over Green Bay. So that's the difference. And Colts, Broncos with us. Bucks, Eagles, Pats, 49ers, Bengals, Bills, Bears, Falcons. All right. That's awesome. All right. So I got there in there, guys. We are doing big things. That's fun. I'm happy that we got these picks out the way. Man, guys, this is gonna be a real tough week. I know everyone is going through a lot, trying to figure out their lineups, trying to figure out who to put in, who's going to be good. It's hard because I had QJ ranked in my top 20. He scored 0 points. I thought he would get at least 9 or 10. 0 points. This has been a very difficult overall season so far, and this is probably the most difficult week, even though it's only 13 games. It's less players. A lot of people's starting lineups are in shambles. With your IR, with all these people on bye, with the way some players are playing, it's made a very difficult overall. So I understand why we all have questions. We have some surprises. Lad McConkey not being used as much as I thought he was going to be crazy. When Keenan Allen kind of throwing a monkey wrench in that entire system. Xavier Worthy actually doing pretty good now. Stephon Diggs producing for the Patriots. The Patriots being a good team. The Ravens being a bad team. So who knew we were going to get this type of stuff? But only thing we could do is sit down, watch and enjoy football overall, because before you know it, it'll be gone. So enjoy each week. Enjoy watching your team. Root for your team. Until Tuesday, I'm going to be out of here. Tuesday, I'll be on the Panda and Grizzly show. We'll be talking about the Bears, bringing down the Bears-Ravens game. Wednesday, I'll be here with Martin. We will be talking about all the things for this past week and going over our records and talking about the Thursday night football game. Anyone you need to pick up from waiver wire, we'll give you help with. Till then, I'll see you guys a bit later. Peace.